Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Alain. Hope your Monday and your week are starting out well. I'm drinking out of "This is a good day to have a good day" mug. Every day is a good day to have a good day. We're going to talk about getting things done, getting it done, or as Larry says, get her done. However you want to say it, that's what we're going to talk about today because I was up at 4 o'clock this morning to get something done that I didn't get done yesterday because it took a little longer getting the newsletter out. Speaking of the newsletter, look what you missed if you're not getting that newsletter. Had an article on smart self-defense tips, going beyond just fighting back, what self-defense really means. Had an article about how to stay strong and steady like a bull. Also had an article, Focus, lessons straight from Mr. Miyagi. So Mr. Miyagi was on the podcast yesterday related to the bull and also in the article. Yep, so we had a sort of Karate Kid weekend. You missed all of that if you're not getting the newsletter. So go to enjoylifesafely.com, get that newsletter, then you'll be able to get some of that wisdom every Sunday. It's free. The ebook, How to Stay Safe in This Crazy World, that's free. That's how you can get on the email list to get the newsletter. And if you want to spend just a little bit, less than you spent on a pizza last weekend, you can get the course, How to Stay Safe in This Crazy World, where I go more in depth on ways to keep you and your loved ones safe. Get all that at enjoylifesafely.com. Good morning, Dixon. And Dixon says, get her done. So yes, I was up at 4 o'clock this morning to finish up some things. I got a short week because of the Korean Martial Art Festival coming up next weekend where I'll be teaching at. So I'm preparing for that trip and teaching on that trip, preparing for some other training that I'm doing and writing some proposals, getting the newsletter out, doing all the things I need to do. Got Reflex Protect stuff going on. Busy time. Got up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get one of those projects that I needed to get done completed. All of us can get up, do a little bit more, and get things done when we're pressed with those deadlines. As Zig Ziglar said years ago, look how much you get done the day before vacation. What if we got that much done every day? Why don't we get that much done every day? So that's the lesson today. What could you do to get more of those important things that you need to accomplish completed? Does it mean getting up at 4 in the morning and getting it done? Does it mean staying up later? Last night I was just like, I wasn't at my peak. I work better in the mornings. My brain is sharper in the mornings. So last night when the brain was a little bit fuzzy, it's not good to work on what I needed to work on. So I did some other tasks that didn't take much brain power. And then I get up early to do the stuff that took some brain and thinking to accomplish that. Know your own rhythms. Some people work better early in the morning, some better in the afternoon, some better at night. Know your own rhythms, plan your activities accordingly, and then you can get more done. And then just do it. Part of it is just doing it. How do you get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to accomplish your goals? You get up. When the alarm goes off, you don't hit snooze and roll back over. You hit it, you get out of bed, you get up. Do a little movement, get your blood flowing, have a big tall glass of water, get working. Then you can have your coffee and such a little bit later, but do a little bit of movement, get a big glass of water in you, get working. That's how you do things early. If you're a person that does it later in the day, figure out what works best for you to allow you to accomplish the goals that you need to accomplish. And I bet you can get a lot more done than you think you can. As Zig Ziglar says, remember that last vacation, how much you got done the day before you left? We can do that any day we set our minds to it. Dixon said, showing up is half the battle. Isn't that the truth? And that's getting out of bed. That's showing up. hitting the snooze, hitting turn it off, rolling over, going back to bed for a couple hours. That's not showing up. Getting up. Movement. Water. Get busy. Make it happen. That's how you get things done. That's my little bit of motivational message for you today. Hope you go out and make it a marvelous Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow.